We hear a lot of people talking today about walking in love. And it's really interesting to me how, as Christians, we're afraid to stand up against what I would call false love talk. It's like, it's one of those things that you can't say anything about, because if somebody says we're walking in love, you can't disagree with anything. And it's like, as Christians, we seem incapable of logically discerning love. Now, the scriptures are clear. You say you love God, well, then you obey his commandments. You say you love believers, well, it's shown by the fact that you obey God's commandments. Both of those are true. We've taught you that in the past. But now, John says, all right, let's talk about another one of these we knows. We know what real love is, okay? Let's not talk about this worldly concept of love. Let's not talk about this wishy-washy. And our old brother Alcantara used to say that back in the 80s. Let's not talk about this wishy-washy kind of love. We know what real love is because Jesus gave up his life for us. So we ought also to give up our lives for our brothers and sisters. What is real love? Real love sacrifices for others. Real love does not exploit people. Real love does not use people. Real love sacrifices for people. You know, there's so much in Christianity, especially on Facebook Christianity, that is a frustration to me. One of them is what I call trophy shots, where someone who's not living right wants to get trophy shots with people that are living right to validate their life. Is that sacrificial love? Or is that exploiting somebody else's reputation to try to clean up your own nasty reputation? Now that's something to think about. Real love, verse 17. If someone has enough money to live well and sees a brother or sister in need but shows no compassion, how can God's love be in that person? Again, sacrifice now by giving. If you've got enough to live well, now God's not telling you to take food out of your children's mouths to feed somebody else, but he's saying, if you've got enough to live well and you see a brother or sister in need, it shows compassion. And to not do it shows no compassion. And he said, if there's no compassion in you, how can the love of God be in you? I've watched so many of you during these last 3 years of lockdown. You know, you had a job, you were continuing to earn, and really your expenses were cut because you didn't have to go to work every day. You were work from home. You didn't have to buy clothes. You didn't have to eat lunch out every day. So you were really able to save some money, but you saw other friends that lost everything. And I watched how generous you were. I watched how you helped other people. And as a pastor, sometimes I would sit and I would hear the testimonies and I would know, and you didn't go around and brag about it, but you'd hear about it from other people. You'd hear about a group of Connect group leaders that would go take food to these seniors, and they go cook some food. And you would just sit there with tears coming down your face, looking and going, Jesus, would you look at them? They're walking in love. That's what real love looks like. Verse 18 to 20. Dear children, let's not merely say that we love each other. Mwah, mwah, kiss, kiss, love, love. Let's show the truth by our actions. Our actions will show that we belong to the truth, so that we will be confident when we stand before God. Let's let our love be shown by actions. Actions of sacrifice. Actions of giving.